me get a notification.
It's live.
It is live. We are live. Live in effect.
Live.
And live.
I lost my train of thought just now. I'm like, what is this thing called?
Are you concerned?
It's the Relatable Podcast.
The Relatable Podcast. Yes, sir. Oh man, I got a haircut too. Oh yeah, you see me. Your boy saw his barber, Manito239. My man showed me what time it is. Did his thing. You already know, y'all. So we got 3 people on there, guys. Make sure you guys go follow DMP Networks, so that way when you guys make your comments, we're able to see the viewer comments, just like this one right here on today's Relatable Podcast.
This is Vince Serrano, and I am Jenny.
Hold on, man. Yo, that's how you gonna do it?
You missed your cue, so I'm just trying to cover for you.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
So, guys, you see how it works? Relatable Podcast. There we go. When you guys do that, that's how it's shown.
I don't know if I'm really feeling this clip going on up here today.
Oh, so you're just saying bump it. It's wild. We got Wild Jenny today. Y'all. Welcome, baby. You look beautiful, by the way. It's getting so long.
It is.
Welcome to the Relatable Podcast. I am Vince Serrano, and I'm with the lovely. Yeah. We already know, man. Today's show, baby.
I feel like you're really far from me. Or maybe the laptop is facing you more.
You just need to.
Yeah,
okay. I mean, you can move next to me too, man.
I mean, if you'd like me to join your show, then I'm here.
It's your show. Everybody goes here. It's for you, my love. Hey, listen, guys. Today's episode of Relatable Podcast, I want to know, okay? I really want to know. I want to know, are you concerned with the friends that your partner hangs out with?
Are you concerned
with the friends your significant other hangs out with?
Are you concerned?
Yes.
You are?
Damn right.
I'm not.
I'm always concerned.
I'm not concerned because I know that if I'm hanging out with people, I've never been one to follow any other people's habits. So.
Do you really believe that that's a real thing?
Yeah, I do.
What?
I get it. Most people are likely to be like the people that they hang around. Birds of a feather flock together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can't relate.
Okay.
I enjoy being around people that are funny and make me laugh. And so that's where that comes in. So just because they might have bad habits or something doesn't mean I'm going to let that alter our relationship, you know?
Right. Hi
Daisy.
Sometimes
that stuff doesn't pop up until later on. And you've already built a friendship, like a relationship.
Daisy said
hi,
yes
guys.
And no, Vince. She also said hi. So, hi, Daisy. How are you? Daisy, I want to know, what does yes and no mean? And then you hear Jenny. Jenny said it. You've never been a follower.
No.
And I get that. But I'm going to tell you something, and I think my grandmother really taught me some stuff. And I believe that it's true. It says, hey, real quick before I start getting in my, hey, side note, Vince, you got a haircut? Look sharp.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Go visit my barber at Mod Man Barbershop right there off of Del Mabry. You already know. Dione, hi, everyone.
Hi, Dione.
How are you? So the biggest thing, right? We want to know, are you concerned with the friends your man or woman or whoever, okay, your significant other, hangs out with? And you said no.
Well, okay, let's talk about that right now.
Hello, Melissa.
Hey, Melly. I'm not concerned because I don't even know a lot of the people you talk to on the phone.
Right. You're not concerned? You wouldn't even go to the performance with me because you tried to figure out, like, hey, when you talk to him, Does your voice get deeper? Do you pronounce all your words when you speak to them?
You're like, no, probably not. I'm like, I'm gonna stay home tonight.
Yeah. So you're not concerned?
Oh, so, guys, I want to actually. This is actually a good one. Right?
Yeah, it is a good
because
one.
it's been coming up lately. Like for your partner, do they change? Your husband, boyfriend, do they change the way that they speak when they talk to different people on the phone?
Hold on now.
Because he does. And sometimes I'm just like, I'll be sitting there listening to him and I'm like, what in the world? Like, who is that? Who are you? You know what I mean?
So again, does who your friends?
But I get it because I mean, I feel like I'm the same way with everybody, but like, I feel like when I talk to my cousin, one of my cousins, I feel like it's a little different and it's a little bit more loud and just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, so I can understand it. And I like I told you the other day, I think all guys are like that.
So this is the crazy part. I think everybody's like that. And I'm going to sit back and say, I'm going to even go as far as saying exactly what my grandmother told me. And she told me something and I hated it. The birds of a feather flock together. It was, hey, tell me who you hang around with and I'll tell you who you are. And I'm not going to lie. The fact that you actually sit back and say, does your voice get deeper? Do you pronounce all your words when you're speaking with them? Oh, I'm probably not going to go. That actually shows that you do care about the friends that I hang around with.
But it's not that I'm going to judge you on it.
No, you're just
I'm
concerned
not gonna judge you on
for your safety, probably, right? Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what that was.
Okay, now that's what I'm saying. It's like, you're not going to judge me.
I still tell you, go ahead. Go. I'm just gonna sit here and chill. But that was actually also one of my only free nights that I had.
It was a free night.
Actually had the night before.
Yeah, and you had the whole weekend, by the way. So, but what I'm saying is this, right? My grandmother told me if you hang around people who have jobs, chances are you're gonna have a job. She told me if you hang around people who are going to school, chances are you're gonna be going to school. If you like hanging around people with motorcycles, you're probably going to have a motorcycle.
Sure.
She also said, if you hang around hoes, you're going to be a hoe. She also said, if you hang around people who go and drink, chances are you probably drink.
But that's not really true, though.
If you hang around,
I've had plenty of times that we've had friends and they just don't drink.
I get it. Let me ask you a question. This is the thing, right? It may not be right 100% of the time, but do you think your friends who may not drink have taken a drink when it was there? I've seen it.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
once in a while.
Right. But what I'm trying to say, well, okay, let's take it to the next level. Okay, you hang around a bunch of scandalous, mischievous, or criminals.
Well, yeah, they're all going to probably be hanging around trying to figure out new schemes.
And then you might just get caught up in one.
That sounds fun.
You might try it one time. Right? That is how it happens. Guys, I'm telling you.
I do agree to an extent because I was just telling someone.
Read it.
I hear you.
Read it. Hold on.
Daisy said, my husband changes when he talks to his friends and family. He be talking crazy and be lying a lot.
I be lying?
Yeah.
Whoa.
A couple of times I'll like look at you and I'm like, what the heck? That's not true. No? Sometimes
what? About what? Like if I sent out a package?
That
right,
too,
like
that
if I sent out a package. Okay,
I
get it.
Out. And I'm like, no, you didn't.
Yo, and that's why I don't like you around me when I'm on the phone.
Because I'm gonna call you out on it.
No, because I know I gotta go send out the package, and the only reason why I haven't sent out the package is because I'm hanging out with you. Okay.
I'll go with you to do it.
No, you won't. You act like you don't want to leave. But anyway, okay. Anyway, Right. So yeah, I do. When I say chances are, if I tell you like I'm 20 minutes away, I'm probably 30 minutes away. Okay. If I tell you I'm gonna send out a package today, it's going out Monday of next week.
Mm-hmm.
God, Lisa, sweetie.
Voices and actions change. Yes, it can.
They do. Hold on now. I do not be lying. You need to stop. You need to take that back.
Okay.
What else do I be lying about? What else do I lie about?
I'm not gonna say it because if they're watching, then they're gonna know you lied to them.
Yeah, you
I'll
see,
tell you later.
you be wait, yo. How you gonna get on the podcast? How you gonna get on the podcast and be saying I lie? What kind you lie?
When?
A lie.
I don't even know how to because it would show all over me, and I'm gonna probably say it in a way to let you know I'm lying.
You've lied it a few times. I've seen you. So Diony says, I disagree with you, Vince, because I'm not a drinker or smoker, and I hang out with a lot of people who are
drinkers,
potheads. So Diony, let me know. I know this may be reaching too much, but have you smoked or drank with them ever? And don't lie.
He says ever, so that's going.
Yeah, ever. Don't lie. She says, so Daisy says, so it's Jenny's fault you don't send the package out.
I get on him when I find out, I'm like, so you didn't send the package out, right? But, if you were depending on someone else to send that package out, you would be pissed, right? He'd be like, yeah, I know, I gotta go do it now.
Daisy said, that's a Hispanic thing, Vince. We say we were going to be there at 4, and we get there like 2 hours later. I know! I get a phone call and forget.
Well, when he's talking to, like, white people, they're not going to understand that. Uh-huh. No offense. I'm not. I don't mean to say that actually, guys, because that does not even sound right.
Great. Anyway, I'm glad you caught yourself. We love everybody here. Daisy Robles, put them out there, Jennifer Rodriguez. You see, you make mistakes.
Yeah, for sure. I make mistakes. Oh, so but I do get what you were saying though, because I know someone close to me, and they were telling me that they were going to be hanging out soon with a cousin of theirs, and they're like,
Daisy Robles say, yeah, we want to know, Diony, if you've ever smoked. But keep going, Jen.
Yeah, Diony, let's
or
hear
drink.
it.
So you said you were talking to a cousin of yours.
I was talking to someone that was close to me, and they were telling me that they were going to hang out with their cousin.
Okay.
And he's like, oh yeah, but he's been kind of on the wrong path. He's been smoking weed, and he's got all these guns. And I was like, okay, so do you think that that's really a good decision, a good choice to be hanging out with him? And he's like, oh yeah. I think it's fine. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's kind of. He's like, oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna do that stuff, even if I'm around it. And I'm like, it's easy for you to say that.
No, you're just gonna get caught in the car where it's gonna be at.
Yeah. It's easy for you to say that, but you know how guys are. Maybe it's easier for girls to say no to things. I don't know. I don't know personally, because I've been around it all. I've been around that stuff forever also, but I would never touch it until I was like in my mid-20s.
You see that? You was around it all your life, but you would never touch it until your mid-20s. If you were never around it, you wouldn't even know what it is.
I would know, and
no,
I'd be curious.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd be curious.
If you weren't around it, you wouldn't even know what it is.
Well, like, let's say drinking. I started drinking earlier than 21. Most of us did, right?
Why?
Because I like to have fun.
And why? You don't have fun without.
I have a great time either way, but it makes me have a little bit better time, just a little amplified.
Just want to show you something. I'm gonna show you again. We're gonna do this. So we're gonna pull up.
Well, no, look at the last
I hear you, but I want to say, I disagree with you, Vince, and Diony, this is your words, Diony Meneses. I disagree with you, Vince, because I'm not a drinker or a smoker, and I hang out with a lot of people who are drinkers, and potheads. Then we asked, well, Diony, are you really with it? Are you really with being alcohol-free and drug-free? I only drink once in a blue moon. And that's only with fam, not with friends. As far as weed, never. Now, this is the thing.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Pretty impressive.
But I want you to know, if she was never around it, she would never do it.
But she never smoked weed before.
No,
or just doesn't.
Yeah. So what is worse,
around,
alcohol or
but
weed?
She says she's around a lot of people that smoke.
But what's worse, alcohol or weed?
That's something that...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
listen. That's actually something that I was thinking about today, about us talking about tonight.
For sure. What's worse, alcohol or weed?
Because I didn't... I was not ever around weed, ever. I didn't ever. Not even with my friends. Like, probably until I was about 18. But I never even smoked it at that time. And the problem is that these kids now are familiar with it.
Right.
And so
why are they familiar with it?
Because it's more, I don't know.
Because they're around it more.
They're around
it's
it more.
more exposed.
Right.
It's around you. It's at your friend's house. It's at your family's house. It's around you. It's the same reason kids smoke cigarettes at an early age.
Yeah, when their family smokes.
Because they're around a smoker. And they have accessibility to it.
I understand that, but my parents both smoked, even in the house.
And you got little. And you have you don't tell me none of y'all smoke cigarettes.
Listen.
Don't lie on the listen. She can lie and say
she's the only one that had started smoking cigarettes.
That's all it takes.
There's 6 of us.
It doesn't matter.
That's really good.
It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to tell you is, if you weren't around it, you wouldn't have access to it.
But she didn't start smoking because of my parents.
No, she started smoking probably because of her friends. But she knew it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Man, but this is the thing. I don't want my kids to know anything about it. Anything about weed.
Melissa Rodriguez, and this is what I'm saying. Like, if you're around it, you're going to do it. If you're around it, you're going to do it. Melissa Rodriguez says, I didn't touch it until 20s, and it was my choice. For many years, I swerved it, no problem at all. Never touched it as a teen or early adult. That's just me. So, Melissa, do you do it now? Do you do it now?
Well,
hold on. Do you do it now? And if you do, how'd you get introduced to it?
Oh, well, I feel like she got into it because of her boyfriend at the time.
Friends and family. Daisy, the definition of a drinker may be different, though. So can I ask you a question? And again, we're going on the scale of 1 to 2,500, okay? There's bigger stuff, right? But at the end of the day, so if you cheat on your man once, are you a cheater? If you repeatedly cheat on your man,
then you're a cheater. If you do it once, if that's the only person you've ever cheated on,
come on, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you do it once,
if you are a chronic cheater, like every relationship that you're in, you end up cheating on them, then you're a cheater.
If you do it, Jenny, that's what I'm saying, though, right? I get your reasoning.
I'm interested to hear what you got to say.
I get your reasoning. Yeah, okay, for sure. Whatever you want to do. I will keep it G with you, right? I did not cheat on my relationships. Okay, so I won't cheat on my relationships. I won't even be around people who cheat on their people in their relationships. Won't put me in a position to go cheat on the relationships. Because if I do cheat and I put myself out there to do that, and I do it once, to me, and we can all agree to disagree, but I'm going to be real with you, that this is how I feel. If you could do it once, then you'll do it twice. And if you do it twice, there's no difference in doing it. If you do it once, there's no difference in doing it. If I cheated on you one time, would you leave me?
Yes.
So it didn't matter. He cheated. He's a cheater. That's what it is. So whether a person that doesn't drink is a person that doesn't drink, not occasionally. Now, a person that doesn't smoke weed is a person that doesn't smoke weed.
I think that there's different circumstances though when it comes to the cheating part. You know?
No.
What if someone is in an abusive relationship and they're trying to be
See, now you're finding
it?
Excuses. We're not getting there.
But just because they end up finding someone like that's actually taking care of them in their situation, and then things end up happening, then
Melissa
it doesn't
says
make them a cheater.
Melissa says be above the influence, right? And I want you to know something, right? I believe that, but leadership is influence. Nothing more, nothing less.
My husband says every single day.
Every single day. So when you say be above the influence, that's actually not possible. Because if you're hanging around somebody, you're either the leader or you're the follower. Right?
It could be that way.
Or it could be both.
It could always be a little. Sometimes I'm the leader. Sometimes you're, sometimes I'm the follower. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you trust each other like that, then you'll just kind of do whatever the other person's doing.
Facts. Shout out to my cousin Joe Rivera. He said, "Cuz rules." Joe, I love you, bro. Yo, by the way, go follow Joe Rivera. Yo, I'm telling you, my cousin be giving me pictures of him and famous people all the time. He's got Matt Dillon, Matt Damon. He got Wahlbergs, all of them. So go follow Joe Rivera. He's in a band, salsa band called Conjunto Imagen. And if you guys, real quick, I don't mean to stop this, but I do. Babe, you know what I'm about to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
What am I about to say?
He was on a song and they hit number 3 on the Latin charts today.
Hold on. Could you say
Latin iTunes charts?
Could
today.
you say maybe with a little bit more like enthusiasm?
Yeah.
Come on. Go ahead, baby.
I'm gonna let you do it because you're
no.
I
really want you to tell people because I'd be lying apparently.
Well, you're gonna pull it up. It's
no, but you called me a liar on the show today.
Well,
so
I'm not saying that you're a liar because you're not a liar, but you do stretch the truth when you talk to people on the phone.
So now I'm stretching it a little bit more. And mind you,
that's a nice
she's
way to put
killing
it, right?
me every single day because all I do, my job is to talk to people on the phone. And now she says that I'd be lying to those people. You might not have a job tomorrow.
I never said that you were lying to the people that you work with.
That's really all the people that are on the phone with.
20 different people from different freaking all over the place.
Guys, I just want to show you something, just so you guys know. I don't know if you guys know this, and I'm going to say this. Vince and his family, and like they said, we debuted on a song today, and it's number 3 on the iTunes Latin charts. Okay? Just in case you guys wanted to see, we're going to go look at it right now. So we're going to go on my phone. You see it says genres. I'm going to hit the genre button. And then we're going to go to Latino. And I'm going to touch the Latino button. Okay. Cool. And then I'm going to go to charts. And you see that song, Cha Cha Cha?
Cha Cha.
Underneath Black Eyed Peas and Ozuna, J Balvin, and number 3, your dog, Vince Rao, with Tally's Room and stuff Martinez. Y'all see that? How many people got a number 3 song on the charts, y'all? You see that? Hey, I'm just saying. Lie about that.
Lie about that.
Express truth on that. Okay? Will you ever touch my... All right. I'm sorry, guys.
It's been on 10 all day.
We got number 3 song. There's like 4 or 5 million songs that came out today.
Really?
Yeah. People put out music every day. So
I don't know. I don't ever go on iTunes.
Melissa said alcohol for sure is worse.
Yeah. So we were talking the other day because I'm like, I don't want my kids to even know what that smell is, or be around it.
You see,
because their stepbrother said, "Oh, he smelled it somewhere," and he's like, "Oh, I hate that smell." And so I think Des was like, "Oh, really? What is it? I don't smell anything." And he's like, "Yeah, it's a bad smell." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Like it felt like, this kid's only 11 years old and he knows what that smell is. Like to me, that is just hard. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't even know what that smell was until I was like 18.
Yeah, but you also live in a different world, and so you think that it's okay for you. You think that it's bad for people to smell weed, but you think it's okay for them to see you drink wine.
I know, and putting it that way is definitely, it definitely makes me see it from a different perspective because it is true.
Yeah, I mean, with the whole I didn't see it till I was 18.
Some people might act ridiculous when they're drinking. And then the kids in school, their teachers teach them that drinking is bad. So if they see me getting some wine from the store, like, "Mom, don't get that." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I'm just gonna have a little."
Yeah, you see.
A little bit. Like it's not like I act crazy when I, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, I feel like I still act exactly the same. So.
To Daisy, she said, "To me, is both. Both is bad."
Mm.
So Melissa says, "Hands down. Nothing they're okay, but just saying so many people drink or drive or get alcohol poison, do stupid shit on alcohol like rape and other crap.
Yeah.
It's more likely with alcohol." So
I agree.
And Dione says, "Okay, when I say once in a blue moon, I mean only Thanksgiving, Christmas, my birthday, one drink, not two." Dione, just so you know.
That's really basically not. Yeah, I would say she's not a drinker.
Okay, you would say that, but the actual definition of an alcoholic is having more than 2 drinks a year.
Well, I mean, if you really want to get on
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
They say some people are obese.
So am I a cheater?
Am
I a cheater if I cheat more than 2 times a year?
Yes.
Okay, so are you a drinker if you drink more than 2 times a year?
No.
Yes, you are.
Listen,
yo, that's
no.
I don't get it.
I think that the comparison is off. Like
no,
drinking
because
a drink is not
this
as
causes
serious.
cancer. This causes cancer,
and
these cause undieable, renewable regeneration, carcinogenic things. People die of this more than they die of cheating, for sure.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, this cup that's in here is worse than what you are actually putting your actual morals on. It is, I'm telling you. So I'm not saying cheating is good. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that the thing that you say isn't as bad, it has dire effects. So if you
if you're drinking 2 times a year.
Listen, if you're drinking 1 time a year, yes, it does. This is bad for you. If you drink 1 time a year for 80 years, you're still getting 80 years worth of a drink in you.
Well, you're still having people living longer because they're drinking every single day.
Jen, I want you to pull that up and show me that. I'm serious. Now you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Now you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Now you're just.
I'm not lying. Didn't they say if you have a shot of whiskey, I think, every morning, then you'll live longer?
Show it to me.
I can't. I'm on live.
I know. I won't. I'm not on live.
For real. I'm pretty sure I read that.
Did I mess up my watch party because I did that? Guys, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
Melissa said no comment. Melissa said lots of laughs. Gus says, "Sup, Vince? Hey, Jenny. What up, y'all?"
Hi, Gus.
So lots of laughs. So Daisy said, that 5% that has never smoked weed, not even once. And honestly, I don't like it just because I had siblings that did it and still do it. And it caused a lot of problems with my family. So I just hate it, to be honest. That's just me.
I used to hate it, like stay far away from it. Seriously, I hated it for a long time. And I don't love it. I don't love it now.
Yeah, but
But I'm more open to it now.
Exactly.
Not that I even.
Melissa said, your opinion, okay, if someone makes a mistake one time and learns from it and never does it again, could maybe be saved. Some people make it a habit and don't feel bad.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, okay, if it quacks like a duck, looks like a duck.
It's true. What she said is how I feel also.
Yeah, but that's the truth, right? It's the truth. Some people make it a habit and they're not. But like, Jen, you can't discredit what I'm telling you. Like at the end of the day, and that's what I'm saying, you can't discredit that. Because look, this is the situation. If somebody cheats even once, you consider them a cheater.
Yeah, I would.
You do. Yeah, you do. So you can't say that does not, if you be okay with that, right? And that only happens once. You got to understand that there's more to this. And I just want you to look at it differently. I want you to stop putting it's okay tags on certain shit. Okay? The easy button. I want you to stop putting the easy button. I want you to actually think about what you're actually saying before you say it. I want you, and that's all I want everybody to see. I don't want you to think like me. No, I'm just saying, like, think about what you're saying, and then think about if it actually matches what you would do, or how you would feel if you were on both ends.
I don't know.
You don't know, okay?
I mean, like I don't know because, like, I feel like I'm
a guy who's been cheated on. Hey, me? I'm a guy that's been cheated on, right? So I'm a guy who's been cheated on, and I'm the guy that's like, you fucking cheated on? I'm that dude like, you cheated on me? You know, I can't trust you no more. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things, right? So but if I wasn't the guy, right, and I was the guy who was doing the cheating, and then maybe you cheat on me, you think I'd be like, yo, you cheating on me? Right? Those are usually the guys that are like, oh shit, I cheated on you 7 times. So maybe I could, I could let this pass. Listen, I see it. Think so. I see it all the time.
The guy will.
I see it all the time. I see it all the time. I've seen it a million times.
I don't know.
Guys who cheat end up taking their girl back for like 2 or 3 more times.
Guys who cheat.
Yeah, to try to cheat on her 1 or 2 more times, or to let her cheat on him 2 or 3 more times. Like, it's almost like a thing. Like, and it never works out.
Yeah, well, guys are just weird.
Girls do the same shit. Another it's okay, but it's okay tag.
No, it's not that. It's like some, I don't know. I've seen my own share of stuff. So
Daisy said, and I don't think doing it once makes you a cheater forever, and that has to be your title.
I agree. I agree, Daisy.
Daisy.
I agree. That's how I feel about that. But in the stage that I'm in right now, if that was to happen, I'm out. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you a question. Let's be real. I got a criminal history.
Right.
So Daisy, this is big. I have a criminal history. It only happened once. I got arrested, first time, nonviolent offender, and went to prison once. I got a felony on my record. Am I a criminal? Answer the question.
Some people might say
yes. Yes. Do you see that?
But that was a long time ago.
Hold on. I want you to understand something, right?
So if you cheated on someone 10 years ago, 7 years ago, I'm not saying that you're a cheater.
No. See, this is the thing. And this is the thing that you're not seeing. Right? And I know you don't, because you're putting in the it's okay button on there, right?
I mean,
I'm going to show you something.
People make mistakes.
Right. But realistically, Jen, if I go hang out with all the dope boys and I go start putting myself around all the dope dealers and I start go hanging around all the D boys and the dudes that's selling drugs who were my friends, what do you think is going to happen to me?
Well, obviously, you know what happened with you.
What's going to happen?
You know what happened with you.
No. I want to know because that's what I'm saying.
You fell into that too.
Why?
But you could still be around all that and not do it.
That is not true.
That's
Jen. If look, you're saying it again. You're saying you're trying to put the it's okay button. If I go, all my friends are all the dope boys, drug dealers, all these things, guess what happens? If I'm even in a car with one of those guys and they have something on them and it's not mine, guess what happens to me?
Well, you're gonna get in trouble.
And are you good? I'm not just gonna get in trouble. I'm going to prison.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the judge is going to be like, oh, that was a long time ago? What is he going to tell me?
Mm-mm.
What do you think he's going to tell me?
You were there, so
I'm guilty.
You're guilty by association.
That's exactly what they're going to say, and then they're going to send my ass up. That's what I want you guys to realize. Like what you think. So guess who I can't hang around? Drug dealers, criminals, dope boys. There's two reasons why. Number one, if something happens to me, they're not going to look at me like, oh, yeah, that was a long time ago. No, they're going to say, send his ass up out of here. He ain't learned his lesson because he shouldn't have been in the car with criminals. Number two thing that's going to happen, there may be a chance that I get back in that because I'm around them and they're guilty by association.
All right. So, when you're like growing up and you're still a teenager and you'll have a family member probably be like,
Alvin.
Hi, Alvin.
Alvin said, hello, how you doing tonight?
Like, if you were like, you know how common it was? I don't know if you ever experienced this growing up, like in your teen years, you might have an aunt or an uncle, like, here, try this drink, right? Have you ever had that happen?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, like, I wonder if that happens also with like weed.
Of course it does.
Well, I mean, that's never happened to me.
Yeah, of course it does. Daisy says, so Vince, if 20 years down the road, Jen cheats, that's it? You leave her? There's no chance of saving the marriage and whatnot? Absolutely none. And,
yeah, I mean.
And, if you cheat on me 20 years down the line, fuck you. Straight up. Like, you cheat on me 20 years down the line?
At 50?
Fuck you. Like, really? You did that? You nuts. After everything we built? You fucking asshole. You don't deserve me. Sure. And you feel that way too,
and
right?
I would understand that because
right.
That would be the same way.
Fuck that. I'm sorry. Yoni said, okay, I'm at level 1, and if that does make sense on a scale 1 to 10 to be a daily drinker, I'm a 1. See, you're level 1, but you got a level. Yoni, I'm good with that. Because at least she's like, oh, no. I'm perfect. I don't do that shit. Not at all.
That's good, though.
Level 1 is good. Daisy said, woohoo, congrats. Thank you, y'all. Dione said, awesome, Vince. Música maestro. Yes. Daisy, we didn't get to this, and this comment obviously has been around for a while, so we're going to be here. You can't compare a drinker to a cheater. You're a drinker, you're hurting, you're selfish. You're a drinker, you're hurting, you're
selfish. A cheater, you are hurting someone else.
A drinker hurts other people too.
Oh, so she means a drinker, you're hurting yourself. A cheater, you're hurting someone. But yes, I agree. A drinker is also hurting other people.
Damn right. You can drink.
Could be hurting.
No, most of the time, drunk driving, abusive relationships, all types of other stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. More people die of drunk driving than they do of cheating every year.
And smoking.
Of what?
And
there have not been any weed-related marijuana deaths due to marijuana.
I agree. I mean, we don't know that.
No, I'll look it up. Because guess what? I ain't lying.
Yeah, but people are not in the right state of mind to take care of, let's say, a kid, a baby, when they're super high. Like,
first off,
that's just my opinion.
That is your opinion. Number two, like if I smoke, I get more concentrated. I actually went and smoked and started cleaning up stuff. That's how I get, right? I want to organize things when I burn. I get more creative. I get like more hyper focused. Okay, in what I'm doing. When I am like sober, as I am now, I actually start trying to handle a million things all at once. I'm a tornado. I'm rolling. But when I have a dash of Doja, if I'm with Jenny, I'm into Jenny. If I'm into cleaning, I'm gonna clean. Whatever I have focused on, that's what I'm gonna do. So just letting you guys know. Okay. So Daisy said you're hurting yourself. Okay. And Dione said, okay, this was last year. So far I've had 3 drinks. You're a level 3. You see, it's getting. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, it's acceptable though because of the year we've had.
I'm trying to tell you. They said agree, you know? So Dione's already planned her next drink. But on my birthday, I'll turn 30, August 31st. I guess that day you'll be an alcoholic.
You're going to be a little over the...
I'm telling you. You get it?
You're going to be on that scale.
You feel me? So Melissa says, people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Absolutely. I think that's true. Melissa said, but if you don't learn from it and continue to do the same wrong behavior, then that's what you are. People are human. Nobody's perfect. No excuses. It is what it is. But I want to tell you something, Melissa. Again, and the whole reason for this conversation was, is it because of the people you hang around?
What?
Is it because of the people you hang around or your partner hangs around?
For what?
This entire conversation. If you don't learn from it,
I don't necessarily think so.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something.
Like I feel like
I'm gonna use you as an idea real quick before. Hold your thought. Everybody around us bought houses. What did we do?
I was on that kick for a while. Like
you were around people who started doing it.
They hadn't.
We didn't do it. We didn't do it until other people started doing it.
I mean, I've been looking for years.
Yep, but you didn't do it until other people did it. Go ahead. What were you going to say now?
I don't remember.
I know, because that right there is the truth.
Oh. No, I don't necessarily think that people that cheat because they are around people that are cheating. I feel like it has a lot. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it has a good amount to do with your upbringing. Like it could have a big effect on your upbringing. So if you're constantly seeing one of your parents, both of your parents cheating on the other person, and it kind of is like a norm for you, then you may think that that's okay, or that you're not going to really have that many like repercussions for it. Like,
would that still be considered the people you're around though?
Yeah, but you're talking about friends.
So realistically, I'm not going to lie. I'm your friends, your family. That's really who I'm talking about. I know we talked about, like, I'm trying to get Relatable Podcast, so it's all your relatives.
My parents smoked cigarettes forever.
And one of your kids smoked. One of their kids smoked.
I hate cigarettes.
But one of their kids, you probably hate cigarettes probably because of what it did to them and to your sister. Am I right?
Well, I just hate the smell. And I think it's dumb to spend all that money on stuff that does not even do anything for you. And I don't know if it does anything for you, actually, because I don't know. But. See,
you're not around smokers.
Yeah. I don't like being around smokers. I'd rather not. I'm not going to be in the room with a smoker.
You see?
Because it gets in my hair. My hair will smell terrible, like cigarettes. And it's such like, you could wash your hair and you're still going to have that scent in it.
So because you don't smoke, you don't hang around smokers.
Right.
Case closed. I need to use that as a clip. That's got to be our next clip. That one, you saw that?
I mean, it's not that I don't hang around smokers. I'm not going to go outside with them to smoke, for them to smoke, because I'd rather not be around it. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what it is. I guess that's what it is.
Thank you, guys.
But like,
I should have been
if
a lawyer.
I'm hanging out with someone that's a cheater, they are not walking around with any kind of scent that's gonna get onto me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do. Those cheaters got a scent for sure. Cheaters got a scent for sure. Cheaters, I'm telling you, man. So Daisy said, you were a criminal.
Because we're super behind on our comments.
Right, but I'm okay with that. Listen, we're having fun conversations. And I'm not going to lie to you. She said you were a criminal. Technically, Daisy, I still am labeled a criminal. Now, I have to make sure that if I don't want to be associated with criminals, I can't hang around criminals.
Yeah, you do a good job with that.
And I make sure, because guess what? I don't want to be labeled a criminal, so I don't do it. I don't want to be around the killers and hustlers and shakers, so I don't go around them. And just like you don't want to be around the smokers, I don't want to be around the criminals.
That's probably why I don't know most of your people.
Exactly. Yo, I lived a different life back then. And now, because I made a change, I will tell you the type of people that I am around. And this is the crazy part, babe. Can I tell you something?
What?
You want to know why I'm not a criminal? Because I don't hang around the criminals. You want to know why I'm a good businessman? Go ahead.
Because you hang around businessmen.
No, do I?
Kind of.
Don't listen. You either got to support.
Like through the phone.
Because of COVID.
All day long.
All day long.
Yeah.
Who am I spending time with? Who am I talking to?
You're talking to business people.
I'm always right. I'm hanging around businessmen. When I wanted to be a solar expert, guess who I hung around? Solar experts. When I wanted to be top man in the sales company, guess who I hang around? The top salesman. When I wanted to be around I wanted to be the best basketball player, guess who I was around? The best basketball players in the area. And when I wanted to be hustler of the year, guess who I was around? Unfortunately. That's why I'm trying to tell everybody, like, yo, So Melissa said, so if you're hanging around a cheater, does that make you a cheater? Going back to the beginning of the convo about the company you keep. I will say this. If you're hanging around a cheater, chances are you're open to cheating. And I'm going to show you why. If you permit it, you promote it. So if you hanging around a cheater and people know that that's a cheater and you hang around them, you're going to be considered a cheater.
Well, would you stop hanging out with someone they might have all the qualities of a good friend for you, but just because you know that they cheat, would you stop hanging out with them because of that?
So can I be real with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a friend, right? I just had this conversation with him today. It was pretty funny. We have a friend, and he lives like Bruce Wayne and Hugh Hefner mixed. Okay? And so sometimes he be talking a little too freely, right? And can I hang around him the same way I used to hang around him? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we used to have dinner with him and his girlfriends. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
We used to have dinner with him. We used to hang out with him and his girl. We used to do all these things, right? When he stopped hanging around him and his girl, we still hang out, right? But is it at the same level? Nope. Do I hang out with him and we hang out all night left and right?
No.
Why?
Because he's busy with his girls.
Well, because I don't want to be associated in the same type of lifestyle that he's in. Because if I'm around him 24/7, and at the beginning, you you used to ask a little bit of questions about his lifestyle. Yes.
But it wasn't because I was thinking that you would join it or be curious about it.
No, but I feel like everybody's got to ask questions and be like, so what's the new? What's the new? Because if I ever catch you on that shit, you know.
I never once thought of it towards you. You know what I mean? Because I know him. I've known him for a long, long time. So I don't.
And that's true. That's true, right? But at the same time, you don't think when guys who just have all types of relationships and you're talking about your sexcapades, you don't think that you never once think like, I got to be careful with him, Albert, out there, because he might have. Sorry. Anyway, he might have a girl over there, and she might have a friend with her. You never think that?
Well, I know that if that happened, that you would remove yourself from the situation. So I trust you. You know what I mean?
Right? Can't hang around ninja.
Well, he usually, I don't think he, like, it's only once in a while from what I hear that he'll bring, with that there'll be more than one person there.
How the hell do you know?
Because he talks about it freely. I'm not
concerned. You're not concerned because you've actually got an open communication line right to him. So if anything, Albert, I'm gonna kick your ass. Send your name again.
Listen, I'm his wing girl too. I'm always scouting for him.
She is, and that's why I think it's a different relationship, because I think you understand too that I'm, like you said,
and he respects me too.
But let me ask you a question. Even though you trust me, if I were to stay at his house when he had an extra person there, would you be upset about that?
I don't know. Like, would you tell me?
Yeah, but still, would you be upset?
I don't know.
Why?
Because I know that you're not going to be giving anybody attention. So
No. Why did you say you don't know? Don't try to play them.
Because I think about it sometimes, and I don't know. I don't know. I think that you would know what to do in that situation, so I wouldn't have to worry about it.
What would be the right thing to do?
You'd either call me up to go there, or you'd come home.
I'd remove myself from the situation.
Yeah. Because
if I stood in the situation, even though you trust me,
I know, because you would be thinking that as soon as if there was a case where two females.
Hey, look, let's not talk about me. Let's not talk about what I'm thinking. I want to know what you're thinking.
What?
I want, instead of you saying, because I know you would be like this, because what that does is that assumes that I'm going to do the thing. I want you to be realistic. Don't talk about me. Okay. I want you to know, I want you to be real when you say, you better leave. Because if I find out that you stayed,
right, it
would open up a door for me not to trust what you got to say. Why would you?
So I'm trying to think about it in
you're trying to be nice
in the opposite way,
right?
Like
you're trying to be like politically correct, and that's great. But I really want to know, if I stood there, would you be pissed off?
You think I would? Is that why you're looking at me?
Hell yeah.
Probably.
Damn right you'd be pissed off.
Probably, but at the same time.
And even if I didn't do anything, I just stood there, you'd still be pissed.
Yeah, but if you were like in the kitchen and they all went outside.
How would you know you weren't there?
Well, you would probably tell me the truth.
There you go. You go with you would probably tell me the truth. You would probably try to be all this. Why? And that's the thing, right? You're trying to put the okay button on.
No, you always know what to do. Like,
okay.
You're good at seeing it from my point of view, so.
Yo, that's a good way of saying don't fuck up. Yo, okay. So we're gonna get
the good thing is that we haven't experienced that.
No, Melissa said cheating sucks, cheaters sucks. That is all.
I agree.
Daisy said, I'm like 100 then on a scale of 1 to 10. Daisy is for real.
She is not lying.
Right? Ava said, good night, all. Ava, what's
Ava.
good? Sorry we took so long. Ganja makes you focused? I thought it was supposed to make one paranoid, overstimulating the senses. I'm already paranoid, so ganja actually has the opposite effect. I don't become more paranoid, I become more hyper-focused, which is a form of paranoia.
And playful.
And playful.
I like that
and
part.
funny.
I like that side.
Yep. Melissa Rodriguez says, people around you could influence you, but ultimately it's up to you. Again, influence is trust and credibility. And trust and credibility is leadership, which leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. So if you hang around someone who's a stronger leader than you in the cheating department, guess what? You're probably going to cheat. Okay?
Stronger leader than you.
Yeah. if you're and Melissa, think about it. If you're in the department, if you're with a stronger leader that's in the get money department than you, guess what you probably end up doing? Getting money.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa says, everyone knows right from wrong. Not everyone. And the consequences.
People pretend to not know.
No, because look, people's version. I'm going to read Melissa's thing. But people's versions of right and wrong are relative. Because you just said that you'd probably be pissed if I didn't come home with another person being there. Even though I could be chilling with my boy and just chilling with my boy and he have 2 guests there, you would want me to leave. I may not, if it was me, I may not think that there's anything wrong with that. And if I did, I would have made the wrong decision.
But that's the thing though, because I know how you are when you're in a room.
Don't do that again. Don't do that. Don't.
And you'll just sit there on your phone, completely ignoring.
We're not
everybody.
talking
so
about.
It's not that I'm like concerned that you're in a conversation with somebody.
Right, but you would be pissed off if I didn't leave.
I don't know. Try it out someday. Let's just see how it goes.
I already know what the answer is. I can tell. I can tell by how you try to bounce around the shit. So everyone knows right from wrong and the consequences of their actions. If they fall into it, that's on them, not their friends. Melissa, you sound like the high schooler that everybody's telling, don't hang around them girls, they're trouble. And you're like, everybody knows right from wrong. It's not on me. It's not on my friends. It's on me. And then all of a sudden you get drugged at the house party.
I don't know.
And they slipped you a drink and had 3 roofies in it. And it was over. And then it was the freaking friends that gave you the drink. Oh, and they were just playing a prank. Oh, and they took pictures of you. That's what I'm talking about. That be the bullshit. Because if you wouldn't have been around the friends, you wouldn't have been in that position. And then broads wouldn't have been able to do that thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, like, you know, I get a little hypothetical a little bit. And I know that really happens though. Like, you know, people like, you guys see the last Rambo movie? I know you guys probably haven't.
I did. We did watch that.
Yeah. Yo, did you see the girl went out to Mexico to go see her father? And then it was the friend who ended up getting her sex trafficked.
Mm-hmm.
And she trusted these people. And she was a credible source, which is influence. And then she ended up dying later on. That's why Rambo went nuts. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it be those kind of tragedies. And if we don't really be real with, like, yes, okay, Jen, I'm going to be real with you. I know we're going a little bit longer. I'm very passionate about today's thing. But, yeah, I'm concerned who you hang around with. And I want to meet them.
Well, lucky for you, we haven't been hanging around money people.
And I'm okay with that. I call you sometimes. I worry. Yes, I worry.
Yeah, I know. You worry about me when I
You
go
got
into
good-
a different room in the house.
Yes, you got good friends though, which is great, and that's probably the reason why I'm hanging around you.
Exactly.
But if you had a bunch of
All
hoes,
my friends are freaking great.
if you was hanging around a bunch of hoes, we wouldn't be getting married.
That's the thing I'm telling you. Like, I've had people warn me, hey, you know, it's a bad look for the people that you're hanging around. I don't really care because I never was like that.
Jen.
But I do understand that connection. I get it. But I feel like maybe it was how we were raised. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Jen,
like,
you hang around a bunch of strippers, I'm gonna think you're a stripper. Am I wrong? That's all I want, man. That's all I want. Okay. So Daisy said, I think friends can influence you to a certain extent. At the end of the day, it's your decision. If you want to mess up, take the hit. Drink, cheat, etc., etc. If you're a weak person and can't hold to say no is no, then you're going to fall into temptation. Absolutely. Daisy, you hit it. But if you was hanging around them, and if you wasn't hanging around them, you wouldn't know what it is. She doesn't see Jen's the rebellious teenager today.
Daisy rebellious teenager.
Yeah. Jen said, we like saying the same thing. I totally agree though. Albert said, I think that cheating stems partially from a sense of entitlement, partially from greed, and partially from increased options. Apple, my man. Apple, my guy. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. That is real. Alba, the realest. Melissa said, yes, girl. So I don't know if she was maybe Daisy.
I don't know. Maybe she was talking towards Daisy again.
Melissa said, interesting. Laughing my ass off. Naming names, damn. It slipped.
Right? What the heck?
Yeah, Melissa said, yeah, remove your boy hanging with two females, but if you stay, then God help you in your relationship. You see? And Melissa, I'm going to put this on here, right? Yeah. Remove yourself from your boy hanging with two females.
The problem comes in if you're in that environment and then I find out that you guys all start following each other, then that's a problem. Then that's more of a problem. Or anyone's exchange phone numbers. But you're just there. Like, I know how the traffic flow in that house. Like, people come and go. Like, I don't know.
Daisy said, he said it very low, but I heard it. Though I have no clue who he is.
Ooh, what?
The naming names.
Oh.
Melissa said, nope, my man wants to hang with his boy and two females and not tell or include me? Nah, fuck that. Sorry, pardon my French. I'm not trying to be a cool girlfriend and let that shit happen. Because me, I would tell my friend, I gotta go and leave. Not everyone thinks that way, so to each his own, you see? And the reason why you would tell him that he has to leave is because he's with somebody who is okay with that. And you guys are not okay with that. That's why. So he's guilty by association, nothing else.
Well,
even if he's not like that.
That's when you would go to your friend and be like, hey, man, you should have told me that two girls were going to come by.
No,
like,
you see, that's the thing.
That's not going to be cool with my girl. Like, I got to go.
No, so
Next
Melissa
time
said,
you know that two girls are coming over, let me know in advance so I can leave ahead of time.
Melissa said, no, you wouldn't be okay with that, Jenny. It's easy to say, but
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, thankfully, he hasn't put me through that kind of situation, so I don't know. But like, I do feel like I trust him in the situations where I know that he's gonna feel it out and make the best choice. Yeah.
So Alba is asking a weird question right now. Alba said, "Why does Melissa have Jed's pic as her profile pic? Because that's actually what Melissa looks like. They're sisters. Okay." Everyone knows right from wrong. Not really. Morality is subjective. There you go, Alba. Mm-hmm. Diana Ann said, morning, guys. Just woke up. Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning from Malaysia.
Melissa says, what else? Everyone thinks in their own way based on their own experiences. And Diana says she did not get the job. They want a certain type of people for that job. Diana, it's okay.
Hey,
You
there's
get on to
something
the
better
next
for
one.
you.
Yeah, the next one's going to be best. Believe me. She said, I need really to hug. I'm having such a bad week. Diana, I want to tell you something. I didn't get picked for 2 jobs before, and they were both selling cable. One with Comcast and one with Bright House at the time. They were Spectrum.
She's from Malaysia, so she doesn't know.
I just listen. Cable companies, okay? I was so upset that I didn't get those 2 jobs. But if I would have got those 2 jobs, I would have never gotten a solar. I wouldn't be exactly where I'm here right now, and that's the truth. So thank you for letting me finish and make my point. You're on to bigger and better things.
You're gonna realize why that one didn't work out because something better and greater is out there for you.
Abba just said it. I rest my case. Jen and Melissa are sisters. Dione Manessa says, I can only say that I never cheat and had many friends who are cheaters, but I never not once have I cheated. Right, but guess what? Bet you Dione is not hanging out with them every day. She probably, Dione, are they real friends? Melissa said, I wouldn't tell him to leave. He should just know.
I've had plenty of friends that have been cheaters in my life. Plenty.
If not, then I can't help him.
I never cheated, not one time. Never. And I would never, and I feel like it's the worst thing that you can do. So just saying that. Just putting that out there.
Melissa said, laughing my ass off, Abba, probably about the picture of Jen or Melissa. Melissa said, you're right. I'm wrong about everyone knowing right from wrong. Yeah, everyone does not know right from wrong. Daisy said, Abba, the real question is, why haven't you posted a pic of yourself? We're still trying to figure out who the freak you are, Abba.
That is every night's question, guys. What is up?
Melissa said, absolutely. Melissa said, not that, Vince. I know, Melissa. I was playing. Abba said, ask me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are, or some shit like that. And it's the truth. So she hangs out. Daisy said she hangs out every other day. Just kidding. Oh, with the hoes? Dione, don't tell me that. Diana Ann said, I really needed it. It was to put food on the table. Now it's going to be difficult. Mom is not well. Just found out she has glaucoma, so I don't know what to do. Keep applying.
Yes. Keep pushing forward.
You got to put in like 7 or 8, 10, 9, 20 applications. Yo, Starbucks got turned down 1,200 times before somebody really took a chance on them.
Yeah.
I got turned down 2 times before I got the job to save my life. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's absolutely true.
Yep. Dione said, yes, some of them I grew up with them. Dione, do you hang out with them every day?
Every other day, like Daisy suggested.
Daisy said, I'm sorry to hear, Diana, but you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Abba said, this is my pick. He took it with his iPhone 11 Pro Max. So, guys, I appreciate you guys being out here today, baby. I'm not going to lie. This was a great conversation. When they're great, I feel like they go fast.
Yeah.
Dione said, but I don't hang out with them like I used to. Because I'm a mom of 2.
Because she's a mom.
Yeah, and she don't want to be around the house. Not saying that your friends are...
some kids, but before kids every weekend.
I want to make sure, Dione, I apologize. Your friends are probably not that word that I said.
They're probably not that bad.
Right. I'm just being exaggerated because of the podcast. And I don't want people to think that I think that all cheaters are hoes. But I do. Okay? Guy or girl. If you cheat, you're a hoe. If you're a guy and you cheat, you're a hoe. At least it's black and white. There's no in between. No. What happened? You tripped, fell, and sat on his...
You went out of your way to go meet up with them somewhere?
Who?
I'm saying.
Right. Exactly.
It's not just like stuff that just happens
right
when you wake up.
Right. Exactly. Diana Ann, it actually takes thought and effort to try to do some fuck shit. Be real.
A lot of thought, a lot of effort, because you got to create a story, a plan, excuse.
This is what I'm gonna tell her. Oh.
What if this happens? This is what I'm gonna say. Like a whole story, a whole novel you gotta create.
Diana Ann said, "Thanks, guys. I'm so blessed to have this beautiful family. Thank you so much, Diana Ann."
Sorry to hear about your situations, but great things are gonna come because every time that you go through that struggle, it's only getting you set up for something freaking great.
For way more success.
For way more success.
For real, guys. We appreciate you guys listening. What do you guys want to do to wrap this up? What do you want to say to wrap this up? So, are you a product of your environment? Is your environment a product of you? Huh? Are you going to be allowed to be influenced by the hose, or are you going to influence the hose?
I'm going to influence the hose.
I love that.
I do. I would do it anyway.
And what would you tell them?
Listen, you're crazy. Man.
I love you, man. Give me that.
I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see you crying when your man cheats on you. I don't even want to hear it.
And then you usually see it.
Yeah, and I've known that happening before because I know.
And Ann said, "Sing a song, guys." Realistically, we appreciate you guys. This is the Relatable Podcast. I am Vince, and I've been with the lovely
Jenny.
And we appreciate you guys. You guys, thank you. Tune in. Remember, September 3rd, we're doing $500 in Amazon Gas giveaway. Okay? Want to get that for you.
Diana Anna, if you want to listen to him sing a song, go listen to his iTunes song, right?
Yeah. Please go download.
iTunes is global, right?
Yeah, we are global top 3, guys. We debuted at number 3 on the Billboard, not the Billboard, the iTunes charts.
Not yet.
Not yet. But look, guys, just so you see it, if you go to the Latin charts, your boy Vince got the number 3 song behind the Black Eyed Peas and J Balvin. And I'm sorry, baby, but Karol G is actually underneath me.
Yes, you know how much I love Karol G.
Figuratively speaking, and literally, actually, she's right there, number 4, and I'm number 3. So, thank you guys.
Woo-hoo.
Stay healthy, stay safe. Love you guys. Let's join in. We will be here
Stay
Thursday.
blessed, guys.
Definitely. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.